Hey everybody, welcome back. David Eon and the stunning Miss Lady Pop Hunter here with something a little bit different.
Yay!
Because we're all in with nostalgia and the whole culture and vinyl records and toys and comic books and vintage TV shows and all of that. But another thing that we do in a manner of speaking is vintage clothing. And if you've seen us at the shows, you've seen us in our vintage jackets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We do that a little bit. And so the last few days, we've been hitting the local thrift stores kind of hard, kind of hunting for vintage clothing or clothing that has a vintage look.
Yeah.
So we found a lot of vintage
T-shirts,
shirts and some jackets. And we found also a handful of shirts with a vintage look to it,
yeah.
you know, something that appeals. And we just wanted to share that. And, you know, we're not trying to sell the stuff. We're not doing this as like, because it's valuable.
You don't wear this stuff.
Some of it does have a value, but I don't care. Start off, I don't know how well you can see this. This is actually a vintage polo jacket, a Ralph Lauren jacket. See, Ralph Lauren. With the red line interior. What is this? Late 80s, early 90s?
I don't know, but it was at Goodwill.
Yeah, it was at Goodwill for like a steal, a decent price. Some of the clothing is still a decent price. I know you can't.
Some of them get kind
well,
of weird.
but I'll wear that.
Wear that to the show.
Yeah, I will.
Then we found this.
Yeah, and that's an original 90s. Real Monsters. Fantastic.
Yeah, I used to watch this cartoon. I used to love that cartoon.
This is not that vintage, but it's got a vintage feel to it, and she wanted it. It's hard to see here. I'll turn it around. See, it's from like it's from some like poker tournament or something. See the patches? And it's just she just thought it was cool.
This one also. This got because we're into
the
90s
Turtles,
cartoons.
yeah.
So Ninja Turtles. So again, we were at Goodwill, and sometimes we'll look through the T-shirts for vintage shirts.
Yep.
And they had a lot of shirts. Like somebody just brought in a lot of vintage shirts. So we picked them up, and then some of them always they'll have the tag on it because at Goodwill you get like red tags, have blue tags, have something like that,
or like blue tag 99¢.
Yeah.
Look at that Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Pink Floyd. This one might be a vintage one, but I know you wanted that.
Yeah, Coca-Cola.
Oh yeah.
No, this is Coke. It's a modern one, but
yeah.
Again, it has that vintage vibe.
Yes. Another Ninja Turtles T-shirt.
Yeah.
She wears a lot of these shirts.
Yeah,
to
and
the
when
shows.
when I was working my last job at the daycare center, I wore them every day. But now,
Is that one mine?
Yeah, that's the Star Wars shirt. But now, with the job I'm in, is more formal. You got to wear a uniform.
Classic Batman.
So I can't wear them to work anymore like I like.
Oh yeah.
AC/DC.
Yes.
But yeah, it's like sifting for records and comic books. You just got to go
this
through
one?
Oh yeah.
This one doesn't count. It
was just cool.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just look at it. It just has that feel.
It has a 90s feel, actually.
And the guy, he got on the hustle.
Yeah.
And then he got the money in his hand looking like a cell phone. And, just the clothing and all of that. It just has a feel to it. And, that I like. They had a bunch of Ninja Turtle shirts. But again, the job that I have now, I can't wear these to work.
Yes.
But the last job, every day I was wearing these types of shirts because I got a ton of them.
NASA.
Looney Tunes.
Oh, okay.
But it's like sifting for comic books and records. You got to go to the shirt. In our Goodwill, they got all T-shirts on one wall. You got to go to that wall. Go ahead, show your
This
shirt.
one I like. If you've ever seen They Live. I mean, seriously. I like this one. I'm keeping this one.
Yeah, if you go to the shirt wall, you just sift through it. And
Tom
then
and Jerry.
you find the
Yeah.
the thing he's picking.
This one's a vintage one. Fruit Loops.
Vintage MTV.
Oh, yes. And Tupac.
Yeah, Tupac shirt.
Sure.
Which one is this? Oh, this is just the Tasmanian Devil. That one could have stayed at Goodwill.
Oh, okay. Pepsi Classic.
Mm-hmm. And I like,
Go ahead.
I like this shirt right here. It says, what women look for in men. And then it has all of the classic horror villains. And then it got, like, you know, some things on there if you can see it. I just thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Because that's the classic 80s horror villains.
Yes.
Let me move some of this out of the way.
Purple Rain. And it says inside that it's an authentically licensed and authorized Prince memorabilia item.
Yeah. But you know at Five Below they sell a lot of these shirts.
Do they?
Mm-hmm. What is this? Oh, another Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry's classic. This is an original. This is a concert shirt, REM.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see that it's printed on the back as well, tour shirt. That one might be worth something. Oh,
Jaws.
tank top, yeah.
Oh.
For when you're on the beach.
Yeah.
And another
What?
vintage MTV shirt. These pop up from time to time. We have a couple already.
Yeah.
Vintage being anything
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai.
And it's still from Hot Topic.
Got the tag on it. No one ever wore it.
Yeah, nobody ever wore it.
Vintage is anything over 20 years, by the way, guys, in case you're wondering. And in the end of my bag, a Tupac jacket. And this is the real deal. This is the original brand jacket. See, trust nobody. Well, I trust you.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough.
About it.
Yeah.
More than enough. What is this? Oh yeah.
Steve Austin, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Mm-hmm.
He was huge in the 90s.
I wasn't watching when he was wrestling. Mm-hmm.
My bag runneth out. Her bag's still going.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, yeah.
And I got 2 more shirts.
Okay. You're pulling the tags off.
You had to pull them off anyway.
You don't have to. You can wait. Oh.
Yeah.
This is something special. Well,
Yeah.
You'll hear more about that later.
Mm-hmm. And this one, Def Leppard.
Uh-huh. And is that it?
Mm-hmm.
That is it. So, yeah, I just had some fun hunting for vintage clothing. Sometimes you get no luck because we look from time to time and find nothing. But this time we had a bunch of scores. Oh, yes. I can show that. Why not? I couldn't resist. Mm-hmm. It's a scarf. But it is a Combos Snacks promotional scarf.
Yeah.
See, it's got the USA American flag right there, and then Combos on the thing. It looks brand new. It is not a.
And then I got a jacket. This is a Levi
vintage
jacket.
Levi's jacket also.
Levi jacket.
And then on the back, it's got that weird striping. Remember,
Mm-hmm.
it's like a real strong '80s vibe there.
Yeah.
And that's
but I'm
cool.
not going to put patches or nothing on this jacket. I'm going to wear it as is.
As is.
Yeah.
So yeah, every once in a while you can score.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people do this because they turn around and sell it.
Yeah.
And
We
you
ain't
know,
selling that.
yeah, we're not trying to sell this stuff,
We won't wear
but
it.
you know, just making the point because I've seen those guys. Oh, I go, I look for vintage clothing in the Goodwill. It's one of the few things I guess you still can find.
Yeah.
Although we've had times where we've looked and never found anything, but
Right.
this last few days we've had a bunch of scores with it. We've been very fortunate.
Yeah, and we like this stuff, and we always
yeah.
wear it. And you see me on the videos, and I'll have on one of the shirts, so I can add these to the pile. We'll sift it out. David will get some, I'll get some.
Yeah.
And then we'll just wear it.
So there you go. Thoughts? I mean, do you look for vintage clothing or anything like that? Are you into that sort of thing?
Or you didn't realize, and now you realize, so you're going to start looking.
Yeah, you can start looking if you never thought about it before.
Yeah.
let us know in the comment section down below. Please do give the video a thumbs up if you got something out of that. We hope you did. Share it if you can. Subscribe if you're new. All that good stuff. And if that is it, then what more can we say but thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon.